You there?
Yep. Hi and hello, YouTubers. This is the live instant reaction, thoughts, and impressions to season 3, episode 12 of Twin Peaks. The episode finished just about 5 minutes ago, and we are here to discuss it. I'm joined by my lovely co-host, as always. Are you there?
Yeah, it's Scott.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
Good. So you watched, I take it you watched the episode this evening, right?
Worst episode ever.
Okay, so that was going to be my next question. What are your instant thoughts and impressions?
Boring as fuck, number one.
Well, there's going to be a lot of people complaining about this one. There's no question about it.
And it seems like they made no headway. I don't know how the episode's relevant, really. I don't know.
Yeah. It's a bit of a shame because I think that they're continued the trend where they were doing a thing where like they would do a plot, a fast plot, plot moving along, story moving along, episode. For example, like episode 5 was like that. Then 6 was a slower episode. 7 moved like lightning, moving the story along and that kind of thing.
Big time.
Yeah, and then we got 8, which was a good episode, not a bad episode, but it was not a plot-heavy episode by any means. It was, that was the big surreal episode with the atomic bombs. Then we got episode 9, which bam, 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 moved everything forward quick, fast, in a hurry. And then we got episode 10, which some people really complained about as being kind of slow. And then we had last week, which was just a terrific, probably the best episode of the season to date.
Yes.
And that one moved along very quickly. And I was hoping they would break the trend simply because, this is episode 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. They have 5 episodes, then 17 and 18 are 1. So they have 6 episodes, really, to get things moving along. But yeah, that's it, really. Because, well, the last 17 and 18 are going to be a 2-hour episode. So technically, now after tonight, it's even less episodes. So it's a bit of a shame. The highlight of the episode, the best part of it, was the Sarah Palmer sequences, don't you think?
Yeah, because the rest of the episode was so boring and useless that I guess you're right.
Well, yeah, I mean, even if the other stuff was boring and useless, that was still good. That was still quite good, in my opinion. When she was looking at that beef jerky and getting freaked out, and they played that music from Fire Walk With Me, didn't they? That freakoid music.
Why do you think she was so scared of beef jerky, though?
I don't know. But what did she say to the girl that who put those up there and there's men coming here?
And then clerks or someone's coming.
Yeah, I don't know if she is implying woodsmen or something else, but
you think the woodsmen, huh?
Well, when she says men are coming, I don't know. That makes me think woodsmen. I don't know. When she's obviously talking about something supernatural, and when you think of multiple things coming, you think of woodsmen.
Could be woodsmen.
That's what I would think it was. I don't know what she saw in the beef jerky. It wasn't shown to us as anything weird.
Well, it was turkey jerky, but next to it was beef jerky.
Right, but she focused on the turkey jerky. You're right about that. Or she was asking the girl about the turkey jerky, it seemed like. And we know that Sarah Palmer is one of these people who are, they say only the gifted and the damned can see Bob, and she was apparently one of the gifted. She could see Bob. She saw the white horse, the whole thing. So she is somehow in touch with this world. People are speculating that the little girl who the bugs climbed into her mouth was her. I mean, I don't know if the timing is right for her age or anything like that, but that's one of the theories that's out there. So she's a special person in some ways. She's a weirdo still living in that fucking house after her daughter was raped in it repeatedly and a girl was killed in it, but whatever. So she freaks out, and that freakoid music is playing, and then Hawk goes to her house, and he hears some.
You're gonna recite the whole episode scene for.
No, I'm pointing out fucking important parts. When he goes,
point him out, but you don't have to go step by step for Christ.
I'm not going step by step. When he goes to her house, he hears a weird fucking sound in her house, doesn't he? And we're never told what that is.
And it seems like someone is there and she's covering for them, and we don't know who that someone is.
Someone or something.
Yeah.
And I was hoping they'd let us know what that was, but they don't. But so I don't know. Is there a fucking weird spirit in there or something like that? I mean, who knows?
Maybe it was a fucking homunculite.
Yeah, could be a homunculite. Do you think when Hawk said to her, if you need, contact me if you need help of any sort, you think that was him coming on to her? Like, if you need like some dick or something, you need to get laid, you can give me a call.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if it was. You're right, because Hawk needs loving too. They've never discussed his sexual orientation, as far as I know, or what sort of women he's into. I don't know. Maybe you're right.
Yeah, well, we have
that everyone else is getting laid except that guy.
Right. We have no reason to think that he's anything but heterosexual. So yeah, it could be. So anyway, I got to tell you, I think that was the no. So sorry, I can't say that was the only relevant stuff in the episode. That's nonsense. The other relevant stuff, the Gordon Cole stuff. So they initiate Tammy. I guess that's relevant. Whoever fucking Diane is texting with is asking about Vegas, and if they've asked her about Vegas, it seems like that's what's going on.
That's Bad Cooper. Are they hiding that from us too? That it might not be Bad.
Well, I mean, the implication is that it's Bad Cooper, but so the text Bad Cooper sends initially, that one that they show her reading, the conversation around the dinner table is getting lively or whatever it is. I forget what it is. Either he texted it all caps or the text she read was all caps and the one he sent wasn't all caps. So there's an implication that there's some third-party intermediary.
Yeah.
And if it was just Bad Cooper, why wouldn't they make it clear it was Bad Cooper? It makes me think it's not Bad Cooper, to tell you the truth. I don't even know if Diane is really bad, but maybe they're trying to make us think she's bad working with Bad Cooper. Maybe she's working with Philip fucking Jeffries. Who knows? But whoever it is asks her about Vegas. And we know what's in Vegas. Obviously, Dale Cooper's in Vegas. Now, Dale Cooper has had his fingerprints taken by the Vegas police.
By who?
By the Vegas police. Remember, they tricked him they got his coffee cup because when they found out that he had no background, his background only went back like 15 years or something.
Yeah, the three stupid brothers. Yeah.
Yeah, right. And so they got his fingerprints, and they're going to run them, presumably. Why else would they get them? Now, if an FBI agent is missing, you'd think that his fingerprints would be flagged, right?
Yeah.
In the system, that if somebody looks them up, that they would pop up on their, on whatever feeds they have,
Absolutely.
So if that happens, that if somebody looks, sorry. Anyway, so if that happens, then they should be, getting some alert to Gordon. And if Gordon gets an alert there on Cooper, they find him, right?
Yeah.
So what's happened there? They haven't done that for whatever reason. I don't know why. What's going on? I don't know what Diane knows about Vegas. So it's really a lot of mystery there. Otherwise, nothing special happened. They had that. What the fuck did Albert go in there for?
Going where?
What did Albert go to Gordon's room again to talk to him about?
They spoke in code, remember?
Well, we think it might be code, right? About that girl.
Yeah, the turnip garden, the missing girl. Then he went in. Didn't he go in to tell him that the text message said they haven't asked me yet and it went to Vegas?
Yeah.
That was the
Right.
point of that. He went in there to tell him
Okay.
had text message.
Right, that they tracked Diane's text messages. So yeah, that girl that Gordon Cole was apparently about to fuck or whatever he was doing with her. At one point, when he told the story about her mother's friend's daughter is missing or something, it gave you a reminder of how they described the Blue Rose case in Firewalk, didn't it? So I don't know if that's the case, but it had the typical David Lynch thing with that long, useless, how long it took her to get ready. I think that was that actress Monica Bellucci, was it?
Yeah, but listen, that woman sitting on the couch with him, she was pantomiming things, okay? And if you remember that one scene where there's the woman, I believe it was at an airport, it's hazy, and they had to explain to the person, I forgot who they were explaining
To Chet Desmond.
to. Yeah, okay, so that's them doing that same scene from Fire Walk with Me, and this woman, the prostitute or whatever she was making the same weird facial expressions and mannerisms as that woman in Fire Walk with Me. That's what I'm telling you. So a lot of people are going to be going back and watching that scene and trying to interpret it. So she might have been an FBI agent.
Right. She might have been. She may have been. I don't know. Or was she a straight hooker? I don't know. It's interesting.
I don't think she was a straight hooker. She was doing too many weird things. Her lifting her leg up like that and saying, didn't she say something too, like leg up? I don't remember. Maybe that means something.
Did she say anything even? She said something in French, right?
Yeah. But when she put her leg up, didn't she say something?
I don't think she did.
Well, I think that was intentional, obviously.
Right. And this is
her pulling her dress down. Who knows what it all meant? It was a long scene, but it all meant something.
Mm.
She had that ridiculous red lipstick, just like that woman in Fire Walk with Me. Very similar.
Mm-hmm. Very much so. And she was weird and didn't really say much. So the other important thing was, to me, it was important as they mentioned Chet Desmond for the first time.
Of course.
Very in passing, of course, very, very minor. We learned that there was only really those 5 people. Jeffries, Cole himself, Albert, Chet Desmond, and Cooper were the only ones involved in the Blue Rose thing in those cases. Only 5 agents, and 3 of them have disappeared. And
it was 4, but with the addition of this woman, it's going to be 5, I thought.
Well, hang on. It's Cole, Albert, right? Jeffries, Chet Desmond, and Cooper. That's 5.
Cole? Who's Cole?
Gordon Cole, David Lynch.
But he didn't include Gordon Cole.
No, but I mean, there's 5 FBI agents, including Cole. I guess Cole's the head, whatever.
No, they don't count Cole because he wasn't. They didn't count him.
Right.
He oversees them. He's their supervisor, but he specifically said 4 agents, and he listed them. He said himself, Jeffries, Desmond, and Cooper.
Right.
They're the ones assigned to go out in the field and follow them. Cole has other things to do other than just Blue Rose, you know?
Right, and he's the boss, so I guess.
Yeah, he's not designated to do them. No, he has to take care of everything.
Okay, so I guess Tabby Preston is one of them now, and Diane is deputized. So now, as far as relevant information goes in the episode, I think that's it. I got to be honest with you. I don't think any other relevant material was revealed.
Well, you're forgetting the most relevant thing.
Well, the Audrey showed up. Yeah, I guess.
Oh, no, that Dougie can't catch a baseball. Okay.
Yeah, right. So, I mean, people are going to be happy they finally got to see Audrey. She was playing a real ball buster in some weirdo situation with a married guy talking about someone named Billy. I don't know who Billy is. I don't know if that's Amanda Seyfried's boyfriend, and she's got this cuck husband who knows she's cheating on him.
Maybe.
Well, he seems to be some kind of a little person, and he seems to know she's cheating on him.
Yeah, he's in on
so it's all very.
And I don't think she. I think she literally. I think she said literally he does not have balls. Okay, he's missing testicles. I'm serious. She means it literally, not figuratively.
That's interesting. I didn't catch that part.
Yeah, no, she kept saying it, but You know, I think she's serious about it.
Okay. So that's pretty much it. There's another inane conversation at the Roadhouse between two new characters, and some guy comes in and says he almost got hit by a car. And I don't know if that's just, I think there was a general thing they want to show that weird fucking shit's happening in Twin Peaks.
Yeah, but wasn't there a scene last week where someone was driving their car crazy down the road and they almost did knock someone off the road? Am I missing something?
I mean, are you thinking about when Shelley jumped on the hood of the car?
Oh, no, I'm not thinking of that, but yeah.
Mm-hmm. I don't remember. I mean, then there was, of course, the car honking scene with after the.
No,
the
not
gun.
that. Not
Yeah.
that. Not that headache.
Right. So, I don't think any other relevant material was revealed in this fucking episode.
I don't know if I want to look at it as relevant or not. It's just that nothing that interesting happened in the episode or that moved the show along. Nothing happened. That's just the way it's in my head. Obviously, things happen, but I mean, I don't know, nothing eventful other than Audrey finally appearing, and even then, so what? What did she do? Argue with her nutless husband? So what?
Yeah, that's what I mean by relevant information.
Yeah.
And Jerry Horde again stuck in the woods. We don't know what's going on with him. He's still lost in the fucking woods.
Nobody gives a damn anyways what's going on with him, you know?
Another episode of that fucking YouTube show with the guy with the shovels, the psychiatrist, I forget his name, and the same woman watching him. And nothing. I don't get it. They did not advance the fucking episode. So now we have 13, 14, 15, 16, 4 full episodes, then the 2-hour finale.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know what's going to happen now. I mean,
it's going to be, the last episode is going to be 2 hours.
The last episode, episodes 17 and 18, my understanding, are being aired as a double episode. Yes, 1 episode.
And so how many episodes do we have, not including those 2?
4.
So really we got 6 episodes total, right?
6 hours, right.
That sucks. How are they going to tie up all these loose strings? So I'm going back to my theory once again, despite what people have been saying. Dougie's not going to wake up until the final episode.
Well,
I believe it now. Again, I believe it.
So they're tipped onto Vegas now. Gordon Cole and Albert, right? They're tipped onto Vegas. That something's up in Vegas.
Yeah.
So does that mean that they'll go find Cooper?
Maybe. I guess that's the only way it's going to happen, because Cooper's not coming back to Twin Peaks on his own.
I'm starting to think David Lynch is making himself the star of this fucking series this season.
Yeah, he kind of, you know what? He kind of has been the star.
Yeah. I mean, you can call it Kyle MacLachlan, but he's not doing anything relevant.
No.
Idiot. Right. I mean, well, he's doing the Mr. C stuff, but I wonder, screen time wise, who's been on more, Mr. C or David Lynch?
I wouldn't be surprised that. I think it's David Lynch. You'd have to take Agent Cooper, Dougie, Batsy, whatever you want to call them, combine all their time together, and then you'll be David Lynch, you know?
Yeah, I don't count that. I don't count the Dougie scenes. You know, Dougie's not doing anything of any relevance. I mean, last week he did, I guess, but the rest of his, after he, like his stuff in the box, those episodes where he's trying to get, as soon as he gets through and comes into Dougie, he no longer does anything relevant, in my opinion. So other than last episode. So, you know what? David Lynch is making himself the center of this fucking show, which I'm fine with. He's doing a good job. So maybe that's it. He's got to go see Cooper to snap him the fuck out of it and move the story along.
Yeah, maybe grab him by the collar and shake him, scream at him because he's deaf, you know?
Well, maybe him seeing maybe him seeing David Lynch, Gordon Cole will help snap him out of it. Who fucking knows?
You never know.
Yeah. But now they might head to Vegas, so that's actually a good thing. Because what else are they going to do? They're done with what they're doing in Buckhorn. They're done. They went to investigate that portal. They found it. Matthew Lillard's dead, Shaggy. So they have nothing to do. And now Diane's got this Vegas text. So maybe now Albert goes in and says, let's go see what our Vegas Bureau finds. And, oh, hey, by the way, our Vegas Bureau flagged these fingerprints.
Yeah. check this shit out, you know?
Let's go down there.
Yeah.
That might be it. But who knows? Hey, guess what? 3 episodes, no Mr. C. No Bad Cooper.
The whole thing kind of stinks.
3 straight episodes. None.
It stinks.
That's surprising to me when he was
really stinks.
He was in every episode, I think, prior to that. And oh, sorry, we did forget that Tim Roth and what's her name killed the warden.
Oh yeah, that did happen. But why would we, once again, going back to what you said about relevance, why is that relevant? Who gives a shit? Bad Cooper escaped. Who cares about the warden?
Other than he gave them the oh wait. Okay, so here's why it's relevant. So he gave them the order of go kill the warden, and then I got a double for you in Vegas.
What for them in Vegas?
A second job, a double job. 2 people in Vegas he wants killed.
Okay, so
after
the other one's going to be Dougie, most likely, right?
Yeah, maybe Dougie and his wife.
Because he knows Dougie's still alive, that the other guy was unsuccessful. Both of them now.
Yeah, and maybe he's predicting that the guy, well, he had talked to the guy, told him get it done, but maybe he's predicting that they might not get it done, so he's sent what's his name down. And I don't know who the 2 people are. Maybe it's the man behind Winkies for failing and Dougie, or maybe it's Dougie and Naomi Watts. That's interesting. So that, I guess that's the relevance of showing the warden being shot, is that he's shot now, so they can move on to their next task, which takes place in Las Vegas. So maybe the showdown is going to happen in Vegas.
Maybe.
And why they did nothing to advance the Mr. C plot along, I don't know, because he's chasing Ray, and Ray said he was going to somewhere called the farm, whatever the fuck that means.
Yeah.
And I think, I don't even know what this Audrey storyline is that they're opening up. I think this is part of the Twin Peaks soap opera stuff or whatever.
It's disappointing, you know, but not surprising. I wasn't surprised.
I'll never be surprised with an episode like this.
I almost have an expectation for this, you know?
Listen, I told you that the trend is every other episode, and the only reason you would think that that would fix is because of how few episodes there are remaining, and he doesn't have time to fuck around like this. But you can't put anything past him.
No, the guy loves fucking around.
I suppose he does. So, you know, I don't see anything else to talk about, to be honest.
Talk about golden shovels.
Yeah, well, I suppose you could do that. Right.
You like shovels?
Yeah.
Or spades, as some people call them.
Yeah, I was hoping we would get some people in the chat since we went live right after the episode. But that doesn't work. I mean, if you search right now Twin Peaks Live, there's only one other channel broadcasting. And they've got 12 viewers. Yeah. I mean,
they have 12, huh?
Yeah, I don't know who they are, but I'm sure it's shitty compared to what we do. They're just going to go in there. What's that?
And we don't have any, huh?
No, sadly, we don't.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm quite sure. Yeah.
Kind of hard to believe.
You would think that somebody would search Twin Peaks and then search the live thing.
I have a feeling there's more than just us and someone else going live. I have a feeling it's YouTube's algorithm, maybe.
If you search Twin Peaks and hit live, look, I know that Obnoxious and Anonymous will go live shortly. He goes live after the episode every week. So I don't know that he does it right away necessarily, but he does. You know, Cameron on Obnoxious and Anonymous.
Yeah.
I mean, he certainly does go live after the episode.
Is he live right now?
He is not yet anyway.
But he will.
He will. I mean, he pretty consistent. I mean, he pretty consistently does. I mean, I think he's done it. Actually, no, I know he's done it every weekend, so I don't know why he wouldn't. So yeah, it's just a matter of time before he goes live. But there is, if you search just Twin Peaks and then use the filter live, it's just us and this other fucking channel. So, you know.
Yeah, so you're right. I just typed the Twin Peaks Live. I didn't use the filter, and we don't come up. Is there a band
No,
called Peaks? They keep coming up.
no. If you search Twin Peaks and then use the filter of live,
I can't find the filter though.
what are you talking about?
Oh, okay, yeah. What's wrong with me? Type, movie show, duration, live. Yeah, it's just us and that Mark, whatever his name is.
Yeah, and there, Cameron actually, as we were speaking, he just went live.
Really?
Yeah,
Wow.
he just went. But he does not put in his title. His title is TP12 Instant Reaction. He doesn't even spell out Twin Peaks, so you won't find it by search. He's relying on his regular viewers to actually get in there and follow him around.
Yeah, someone's in.
Okay, is that right?
Yeah. Well, there's 3 people watching. Is that me, you, and the red?
One of the people is me on my other channel. Like, yeah, disturbing.
Yeah.
So I don't know who the third is. I think I have the actual channel up. That might count as one, but I don't think there's any actual new users in there actually watching. But what are you gonna do? That's life.
No, it's okay. Keep talking. Tell them. Let's see. Here. So here's this guy live. They got 12 people watching. I'm gonna put our link in their channel. Piss them off. These Mark Anthony.
I don't do that. That's so sideways.
I'm gonna tell them check out our.
Oh come on! That's so sideways.
Okay, no.
I mean, don't you think that's just? They've only got 12 viewers. Leave them alone. You know.
I'm gonna say hi, everyone. I'll leave them alone. I'm not gonna do it.
It's too sideways. I just can't. We're not that way. We're not. You know. I mean, they're trying to do their thing and have a good time as well. So I just thought that filter would do it. But anyway, it's no big deal. And you know what? Honestly, this would not be a good episode to have new viewers on. There's just nothing to fucking talk about, man.
I know, but you know what? We got to make our whatever they call it, the thumbnail for next week's video. We got to get some kind of Photoshop spread eagle shot of one of the women with a big rack or something. That way people will click on it. It seems that's the only way to get viewers. You know?
Think that'll get viewers, eh?
It's like anytime there's an average looking woman showing off a little bit of cleavage, every douche jumps on her channel, you know?
Yeah, right. Well, anyway, it's okay. Like I said, again, this is not a good episode to bring new viewers in because honestly, I don't have too fucking much to say about it. I got to be honest with you. This is the least I've had to say about an episode.
No, I mean, we're out. We can go back and talk about last week's episode and keep going and going, but
yeah, I mean, I feel like episode 10 was slow and people complained about it, but it wasn't anything like this. That was episode 10 had its moments. Yeah. This, I don't want to say I hate it because I get excited about anything that comes up from Twin Peaks, but
boring. It sucked.
I mean, other than the Sarah Palmer stuff, it sucked. It absolutely sucked. I don't know what else to tell you. I mean, I was even hoping to see Dougie get hit in the fucking head with the ball and then just hit him in the shoulder.
Exactly. When that kid came out with the baseball, I wish.
I would have even taken if he got hit in the nuts, like Funniest Home Video style. I would have been happy with that.
Anything. I'll take anything.
Yeah. I mean, really. Anyway, okay, so I don't know. I don't think I have any more thoughts on this. Is there anything else you want to say about it? Jesus.
Okay, so maybe quickly, okay?
No rush. Go ahead.
No, not that. It's not about rushing. How did the show open? What was the opening scene?
What did it open with? Did it open with Jerry Horn being lost in the woods?
I think so. He came out. The lady went to the liquor store. She was buying Smirnoff vodka, and they ran out. She got
Bloody Mary mix. She only got 3 bottles. It looks like she wanted more than 3 bottles.
Yeah, she got 2 half gallons of Bloody Mary mix and 3/5 of 2/5 of Smirnoff, or was it 3?
It was 3, and she was disappointed there wasn't more. But she didn't buy another brand for whatever reason, or I guess they don't have a Costco, so she could save a few bucks nearby.
Yeah. Then she went to the cash register. There was artisan bread being advertised behind her for $1.99. The beef jerky, the turkey jerky, whatever. Warning the kids they're coming. Was it a convenience store? Not really. It was more of a market.
She called it a
Anyways,
market.
people are coming. Was she talking about the woodsman? Who knows? I think she mentioned something about clerks coming or something. Then she walked out screaming about get the fucking keys. And there was a sign on the door saying cottage cheese was on sale for $1.50 or $1.50.
All right, hang on. Did they open with Gordon and them initiating what's her name into the Blue Rose thing?
I think so. Maybe you're right. No. That came later. That was towards the middle.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, there's people in the chat, in Cameron's chat, saying they like the episode.
Yeah, because they're stupid.
I mean, what's to like about it?
People being pretentious. These are the same people who think Kyle MacLachlan acting like an idiot is good acting. Acting like Gilbert Grape meets Forrest Gump meets Rain Man. You know, they think this is good acting.
Yeah, you know, and Cameron, he's afraid to say anything. He does talk critically about it, but people get upset. The fans get upset at him if he says anything that's halfway critical. He's never said anything bad. I mean, he's just objectively speaking about it, but people got upset at him after episode 10 and saying that he was shitting on it too much. You know what I mean?
Oh, really?
Yeah, I mean, it's stupid. People can't handle hearing anything. I like David Lynch a lot too, but people can't handle hearing anything negative. Anyway, all right. So are you good? You got any other thoughts, buddy?
Nah, absolutely not.
All right. I mean, no reason to drag it out. That's fine. We probably will do something else during the week and that kind of thing. But I think for now, I mean, we've done half an hour on this. It was honestly an awful episode as far as material goes. Again, loved the spooky fucking Firewalk with Me music. It made me fucking shiver. And then when they went to her house and they showed the fan, remember where Bob was somehow possessing Laura through that fan a little bit, the electricity, it's something there. And then that fucking sound in her house again made me, that was scary fucking shit, man. So
Why?
good to see that. What?
Why?
What, the music? Why is the music scary?
Yeah, why'd you get scared? Whoa,
that music gives me chills. That Firewalk with Me, that music, and it fucking scares the shit out of me. And then when you hear that sound in the background of her house, there's not supposed to be anyone in her house. And that fan was going. That fan has been like linked to the Black Lodge since the original series, since the pilot episode. So it's fucked up. There's a
What do you think about the fan?
Well, there's a fucked up cut scene from Firewalk with Me. It's on YouTube. Okay. That they cut from Firewalk with Me, and it's whatever. And it's Laura staring up into that fucking fan with this crazed look on her face. And the fan is, you know, these spirits, they travel through electricity. We've learned that. And the theory is that that's somehow possessing her, or it was part of her being possessed and that kind of thing. So that fan is fucked in their house. So seeing it spin, there was a reason when he walked up on the house that they showed from the outside that fan was going. Like, that wasn't just a coincidental thing. Like, that was on purpose.
Yeah.
And I don't know. Again, we don't know what those sounds were going on. Again, those Sarah Palmer scenes were creepy. She looks fucking creepy. She's acting it as creepy. That was classic scary David Lynch stuff. It was fantastic. I really enjoyed it. So that's the only redeeming fucking quality of this episode.
What are you gonna eat for dinner?
I think baked ziti.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyway, all right, so I think we're good, and we will talk to you, everybody, or whatever, at a later date, and everybody have a good evening, and that's the end of that.
Peace.
Bye.